Today, I'll be guiding you through some beginner/intermediate concepts that will hopefully improve your understanding of the game RAOT. The concepts I'll be explaining aren't the only ways to improve your skills. However, I used to play a lot of fighting games and there are similar concepts that work in this game. These concepts will mainly apply to ODM users as I'm terrible with APG, but some of them can still be applied to APG and Thunder Spears. That being said, I'm sure there are many other ways to understand the game, and I definitely have more room to extend my knowledge. But I hope by sharing these concepts with you guys, you'll be able to develop yourself as a player. I'll be starting off with some basic information that will be helpful for you if you're just starting out with the game. Every time you shoot a single hook and boost towards that hook, it'll use a portion of your gas supply. So when you use both hooks, you will deplete your gas supply twice as fast. As a general rule, I would recommend using single hooks to get around the map unless you want to use advanced aerial movement to dodge attacks. A small mistake some beginner players make is attacking their opponents where they are in that instance. Granted, the tracking properties of striking can still net you a kill. However, getting consistent at predicting the trajectory of your opponent will improve your kill potential overall. This section will be targeted towards intermediate players or maybe some experienced players wanting to refine their understanding. There are three main concepts I will cover: the importance of defense, creating space between your opponents, and backdashing/side dashing. All of these things are to be applied simultaneously to create situations for an easy kill. The first thing I'll explain is the concept of creating and controlling space between yourself and your opponent. In fighting games, the controlling of space is the core element of high-level gameplay. When you can effectively control the space between yourself and your opponent, you can open up their defense by making them whiff an attack and then punishing them for it. The same can be applied to RAOT, and the way I do that is by backdashing and side dashing. When you see your opponent attacking, you can either backdash or side dash to open them up for a punish. This can be your own attack or even a sword throw. As we all know, as an ODM player, when another ODM player strikes you, there are two ways to nullify the attack. First is clashing, and the other is parrying or blocking. While it is quite common for clashing to occur, the superior option for defense would be to block the attack. When you block an attack, you lose less durability on your sword as opposed to when you clash. On top of that, you are left closer to your opponent in which you can apply pressure to them or even get a kill. And when you combine this with backdashing, you have effectively closed the distance even more for you to punish them. I hope by sharing my ideas on how I approach the game, you'll be able to develop yourself to be a better player. And that's about it. See ya.